All right.
Action.
So that's there we go. Action. All right. and we're
Is it?
and we're live AF.
And we're live.
I got my good friends. A good friend told me that he listened to my recent episodes, and I need to start doing intros. So Carlos, thank you. So this is going to be my non-slick. All right, we all need an intro. So
Do we get intro music with the intro?
sure. All right, Rob, you want to go first, man?
What with
Introduce yourself to the world.
Yeah.
like that?
Who's Rob? What does he do?
Who are you really, Rob?
Why should we care
Oh.
about you?
Rob Knowles. I build guitars for FMIC. I've been all around the block though. Like I've built all of the brands. Currently, I'm building the Gretsch guitars, the Gretsch Custom Shop guitars. Awesome build. Almost like building a Battleship in a Coke bottle sometimes.
Yeah.
I could see that, especially with the wiring.
Totally.
Yeah. When you get in there, it's fun.
And what's your favorite beer?
The drunken beer kind.
Okay, perfect.
The one with alcohol.
Abby?
My name is Javier Cuba.
Yeah.
I work at Fender. I walk around with a clipboard and pretend I know what I'm doing. Kinda.
Yeah.
Production supervisor. I build sometimes, but mostly just try to, make sure I stay out of the way of the people. Make sure they do what they're supposed to do, which they do, and I just stay out of the way.
That's what a good leader does.
You pretend to lead a pretty good team.
I pretend a lot of
Yeah.
things.
That's what we're all doing. I was just thinking about that yesterday. I'm just pretending like to play guitar, dude. And hopefully people don't find out that I'm just pretending.
Dude, that's like every time I play guitar, I'm like,
Yeah. Dude, that I was talking with Carlos about it, how it's like this imposter syndrome. It's just like a very common thing that creators have. But no, that's it's not really a bad thing as long as you're conscious of it.
yeah.
But dude, Javi, I've seen you like really treat the people in that room and really make it flow. It's fucking badass, man. It's cool.
Well, thanks.
I seen it. I seen it at 5:30 a.m. So
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
it's
with
legit.
pan dulce.
Yeah, dude.
And some,
That's
did,
good.
did we have champurrado that day? Oh, we got coffee.
No,
we
we
had
got coffee.
That like special good like coffee that was in Ramon's office.
Yeah, it was good.
Shout out Ramon, special coffee in your office.
Thank you for the coffee.
You showed up at 5:30. You're a half hour late.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, you would have got written up, but it's all right, dude. We let us slide.
Oh,
You
thanks,
knew,
man.
so we let us
I was
slide
there
this
at
time.
5:15, so fuck off.
There's no.
He did show up
fashionably
with
late.
like you brought.
At least he showed up, right?
Yeah.
Did you bring?
He didn't even show up. He fucking invited me to
He's a
show
master
up.
builder. He shows up halfway through the day.
All right, so
I woke up at
next.
7. I was like, no, not today.
I'll be there on Monday.
All right, so Carlos.
I'm Carlos Lopez. I build guitars at Fender.
I'm gonna put this away. I'll be right back, y'all.
I don't know what else to say.
I was playing
You're-
this. No, it's okay. I'll be right back.
The thing about everyone that works at Fender, everyone is overly humble, and that's what really draws me to that building, man. It's cool. So Carlos is the master builder at Fender, and he made that 7-string with your bare hands.
I did.
Bare hands.
Bare hands. You make.
My son helped me too.
You did, yeah. Yeah. Dorian put in the fret markers with the hammer.
I believe I seen him using his teeth to chisel the headstock out though. I saw him gnawing on it one time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was at the same. That might have been a different.
I just heard about this today. How Fender they use still some of like the old school ways of building.
Yeah, we have old
Right.
tooling, especially for all the metal shop stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of those stamping machines have been there since Leo's day.
Yep.
Really.
A lot of the drill presses as well.
Whoa. Yeah, that probably adds to like it's what keeps like the mojo and that thing, like the thing that you can't explain, right?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it's dope, dude, because those things look ancient. Like when you see them, like maybe you could provide pictures for the folk later, but they look ancient. They move anciently. They
Yeah.
come down, they go chuck-claw, and they scare the crap out of everybody.
Yeah.
Dangerous AF.
Man, is that scary to work with? Like, man, is this thing gonna like kill me? Is this,
Oh, yeah.
like
Well, you
this
gotta
big
know what
piece
you're
of machine?
doing. You know.
Yeah, things could go wrong. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which probably adds to like you guys being even more self-aware being in that building, right?
You have to.
You have to be,
everything,
right?
Everything could either maim you or kill you. If you don't have
Yeah.
respect for the machines, machines won't have respect for you for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and being around, even like even as something as simple as like might sound boring, but like a buffer. I get like whenever I'm in like the building, I'm very aware where I'm at. I'm literally scared like to like get close to like a buffer. It's like because I don't know what the fuck that thing does, man. It could freaking take off your hand.
And we do have to add this too. Normally in the building, because of COVID, everything was going on.
Oh,
we're
sorry
always
about that.
Full face mask at all times, full social distancing.
Yeah.
But to be on the podcast today, we all got tested. We were all tested negative, and so we could actually be here face to face. I can see all your pretty faces.
Yeah, we showed up as non-detected, not detected. So that's a good sign, right?
I spit in a specimen collector.
Yeah, I spit in a thing, and then it told me I wasn't detected. I was like, I was there.
So
I'm sure. I'm fucking sure I was there.
Dude,
I saw myself spitting, and I know I was detected.
I missed my spit. I was spitting in
I
it,
saw
and
that.
I missed.
You dribbled on your
I
pants.
fucking dribbled on it. It was all bad.
Wow. Well, that's why we have Lisa there.
Yeah.
No.
She's
She
badass.
Yeah. If Lisa wasn't there, we would have totally like messed up everything about that test.
Well, I thought you had to fucking like drop it in. I didn't realize.
Well, you were aiming for it.
You've seen Big Daddy where the kid spits.
Yeah.
I was trying to. My bad. Sorry.
This is the worst podcast of all time. But all right, anyways, we're gonna move on. But apparently those.
And I'm sweating like a friggin' maniac because these lights. You could probably grow marijuana with these lights.
Well, don't look behind the couches.
Edit.
I was apparently I learned this from Lisa, but apparently those saliva tests are more accurate.
Yeah, they are.
Right?
Those are the real ones. The PCR, right? That's the one that we took. Rob's looking.
I don't know. Like,
yeah.
So I didn't need to get stabbed in the face with a Q-tip for
No. That one's the one we took the most accurate one.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been spitting and drooling in tubes this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's good to know. Now.
You would have missed, though. You would, You would have missed.
Oh, you're telling the experience.
No, you would have missed the tube. Like
What?
you did this last time.
The first time, like if they give me a tube now, I'm an expert.
No,
I'm an expert tube spitter,
spitting in the tube.
drooler, whatever, inner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm an
Yeah.
expert now. I got it down.
Yeah, dude, you guys take like tests every week.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. You get used to it. I mean, I've never gotten no like moment. It's more like woohoo, like tickles. But
Well, that was my first spit tube test. I've been getting stabbed in the face
yeah,
with a
I've been
Q-tip
doing the face
the whole
stabbing.
time.
Yeah.
Trying to
Yeah.
it feels like sometimes they're poking at my eyeball with a Q-tip from the inside.
It
Yeah.
does. I could totally sense that. How do you like it, Carlos? Would you rather spit or stab?
Doesn't make a difference to me.
Oh,
As long
yeah.
as it comes out negative, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Or not detected?
Or not detected.
They never found me, dude. I was over there.
It's cool. It gives you like this peace of mind, It's cool.
It does, really, because then like I feel like I could hug you and not, kill you.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, and I know that
And I'm a very like, touchy-feely person.
totally. Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
so.
it's in our blood to hug, man.
Mm-hmm.
And especially knowing that I'm around you guys. I hang around you guys pretty often, so me and Cece are pretty like hardcore about we get tested as often as we can.
Yeah.
Luckily, and this is happening in real time. Like literally, I think it got announced this week. They're offering like free rapid testing. So you don't know that's available to some cities and states.
Yeah.
So they're doing free same day result testing, and that's pretty badass. So
That is pretty badass.
So I'm so used to this driving up and getting like the Q-tip.
Yeah.
Waiting 2-3 days, but now it's like I could go same day if I'm planning to go hang out with you guys or hang out
Right.
or anywhere that I might be a little bit slightly worried. It's cool to know that, and it's pretty crazy how it's all happening within a year. We have advanced testing, and it's crazy. It's cool, but now we could all.
Well, it was a necessity. We had to figure this out.
You had
know what
to,
This
yeah.
was unprecedented. We had to do something. Like as a world, we had to do something, and that's why we had all these advancements in a short period of time.
Yeah, and Fender was very ahead of the game, like getting on top of like the testing quick. I remember it being quick. Like, oh, you guys are already testing like your own test? Wow. That's next level. It shows that they just care and thankfully, for Fender being so on top of that, I keep forgetting, but me and you, Carlos, were talking during like the pandemic about really honing in on the seven string. We keep forgetting that, but it was made during like the pandy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true, huh?
It's weird.
Yeah, we
That's
have
metal, kind of.
Yeah.
just the
What'd you say?
the whole idea of not the whole, but as the pandemic is happening and just working with Fender, like you realize we have such a good team, and good leaders that know how to to lead us in the right direction during a time of crisis, and people are dying everywhere, and but I genuinely just feel safe, and I feel like Fender, Ed and all the guys there like have our back, you know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
that's just another reason why I love working for Fender, and it's more than just a brand. It's a family, and it's and even more now because of the pandemic, we've become closer, and these guys, and I feel like we gave a weak introduction to ourselves, but these guys, we've all kind of grew up together in Fender.
It was like our college, basically.
Yeah, when I started in 2006, and I think Rob and Javier were probably already working there, and we worked on the production line. And
That was 05.
05, 06,
Oh.
or 4. And,
I was 20 years
yeah,
old.
I remember coming into the the PL10, the production line, and you can't miss
Wow.
this guy, man. This guy's a giant, and just
Worked PL10.
all the guys there, man, and just we worked our way up. Rob is working on the Gretsch custom shop, and this guy has been in Jackson and Fender, and that's another great thing about Fender. It has so many.
I'm going back to
Yeah,
Jackson.
there you go. And
I
this,
hear
yeah.
that's the word around the campfire. So
And this, so everybody's has come up together, and Javier has worked on a bunch of stuff that people don't know that he's a part of, and this guy is the main guy that has brought up Fender Custom Shop and made it to what it is now. It's just a great time for Fender. And working with these guys.
Kick it. I still love you, Carlos.
So, these guys, they didn't. I think we don't like to talk about ourselves, but these are some of the best builders in this room right now, and we're all friends. We don't look at ourselves like that. We're friends, and these guys are talented, super talented.
I really feel like with us, it's like it was like our college. Like this is our fraternity.
Yeah.
Like we fucking grew up through that shit. Like 3 years that people are normally in college, we were a Fender, and like now we're graduated in a way, but we still remember the college years was just the line years for all of us back when we were on the line. So it's cool that way.
And I don't know for you or you, I really didn't have a clear direction where I wanted to go, but Fender gave us the opportunity to grow wherever you wanted to, if you wanted to, but
that's like my MO
yeah,
apparently, or whatever. Because I did this and I did that.
Yeah.
I did the other. And I'm like, took a long time, but I'm honing in on like what I'm really passionate for. It looks like I really like the pointy guitars.
Yeah, I know you do.
I like straight
Damn
lines.
right.
I like straight lines and high output.
Yeah.
The fast feeling guitars and all that good jazz. I'm working on the big ones currently. Is awesome, and it was like something that I felt like it needed to be done anyway, just to expand the learning process. There's a lot of guys that like Carlos, just he had like fucking laser focus. I'm going to be a custom shop master builder. I'm going to build Fenders. I got a vision. I know what I want to like. He probably had the Marauder in his head in PL10, you know what I mean, way back when.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? He had Fender he had Fender ideas from the get-go, you know what I mean? And I was just like, yeah, I don't really have a vision of the kind of guitar that I'd want to, like, you know, put together just yet. So I had to go and learn what Jackson did, and then I had to go and learn what Gretsch did. And I also spent time in custom shop with Javier, and we were doing what were we doing? We were electronics. Yeah. And at the time, there was like the electronics department in custom shop was just kind of like almost a hodgepodge.
Yeah.
You know, of different things or whatever, and we got it a little bit more organized.
Yeah.
You know,
Whenever they would put us together, all of a sudden, like, everything was fucking done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because, like, they would, everybody else, well, not to toot our own horn, but I'm about to. So, like, everything took a long time, but we had this thing where we would compete. Like, how many did you do today? I'll do more than you. So we just go, and then every day we'd do more and more, and before you know, you would run out of work.
Oh yeah, like there's like a month worth of pickguard wired, and
Done.
like,
It's like, we don't even need these. It's all right. Can I do another one? I didn't beat Rob today. That was fun shit.
Healthy competition, man. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Healthy competition is huge for the people listening and watching. What exactly is PL10?
Product line 10. So that is the larger side of Fender USA.
Okay.
So Custom Shop is more of a boutique version of PL10, but the USA line is still the gem of the Fender world, right? The Corona
Still
factory,
hands-on.
the Corona factory is the only USA factory. So those guitars are dope too.
Yeah.
That heavy shit, good stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy getting like a Fender from the USA shop, which is, again, if you're watching or listening, that's right down the street.
Yeah.
I was born and raised in the same area as the warehouse, but to get a guitar, whether it's a Strat or a Tele, and to see Corona, California on there,
Right.
it's so like, whoa, that's like here.
It's home.
It's home, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, and on the seeing all the Fenders, and now even like the amps. Like I got EVHs right here, and seeing like, you know, Corona, California.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, what the heck?
Yeah,
What is going on over there?
All the neck plates used to say Corona, California for a long time, didn't they? I remember.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I think the Strat I have over there, I got a few years ago. It says Corona, California
Dude,
on
that
the
one I picked up was
on the
awesome.
backplate.
With that pick guard. I don't know if anybody saw it when I had it. But that,
They keep
I'm gonna
pushing
steal
it. Like, I swear. Like, what was that last one that came out really good? The Troublemaker.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Fucking badass guitar. Holy
Hell yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Like,
name.
you know, we missed it because like we're not over there. You know what I mean? We're on the other side of the factory doing our thing. But like they got the what do they call it? The MPI team?
yeah.
You know, they
New
put
products.
together new products. They put together a lot of new stuff, man.
Dude, the Ultra, I was really blown away. Because me being a shredder and a metal player,
Yeah.
the Ultra is very like, dude, we're doing a plug. We're totally
Are
doing
we
a plug.
plugging?
So, Fender Ultra. Nah, but that was actually a couple of years ago. But what I liked about it is the way that it was contoured and the way they built it. They built it, it was very sleek. And I was like, damn, I want to make that. You know, that's a dope guitar. So, I mean, product line 10 busts out some stuff. Dude.
Yeah.
No
The
doubt,
Ultra was
no
sick.
doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the access of the Ultras. I was actually telling Carlos about it, how either on this one or on the next one, like just carving out like it is on Ultras. Yeah, I want to do it to this one because I want to do the old Bill Carlson, which he was like, he had like a Tele, and then he carved it himself, the contours himself, and
Yeah.
it looked like crap. But then he took out the Fender. Hey, you should guys do this for and then Leo Fender saw it, and then that's
Yeah,
how
watch out, kicking out some
Crazy.
knowledge over here.
it's crazy.
The other doesn't stop there. People don't know that like he put in work in the factory.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
We put him the second he got there.
Inner
put him to work.
Inner Sand. He like.
Oh, that's right.
I was in there,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Way back when when first started coming around and hanging out, he was in there. And
Hold
on,
did
Jimmy
you do the
Page.
block sander? Did you?
I don't know.
You
I
went
just
straight
had
to the table.
I was just on the table sanding.
Okay, straight to the
I
table.
was just sanding away,
The
dude.
day Jimmy Page came through.
Yeah, Jimmy Page.
Thank you for that.
Oh,
Jeez. Fuck, man.
So
man.
that's called the like the special experience. If you guys are interested, let us know. Throw you an inner
Yeah.
sand, have you sand. Maybe artists walk by, maybe they don't.
Yeah.
What are the odds? Dang.
I know, seriously,
know,
of all
it's odd.
people, Dude.
Yeah, of all the people in the world.
I missed him because I was at a safety meeting.
Oh,
Did you see him? Did you see Jimmy
first.
Page?
Yeah.
You did?
He was right fucking behind me. I was standing in the way, then Joe's like, Jimmy Page is right behind you. I'm like, just standing, I was drat. I'm like,
What'd you do?
just stopped. I'm like,
You say hi?
fuck no, dude. I'm on inside Jimmy Page.
You went,
Jimmy, shout out Big Joe. Big Joe.
"Hey, Jimmy."
Yeah.
No, he was starstruck from what I hear because I didn't see him. But from what I hear, that was his first time at a guitar factory, right? Wasn't that the going story? And that he had never seen that. And for him, he was like, whoa. It was like after all those years of playing guitar, never been to a factory, and that was his first factory.
Wow.
He's always on the go, man.
Yeah.
Go, baby, go. Go. Rock star, baby. Rock star.
Yeah, even, and,
Yeah. That was a weird experience.
yeah.
Were you there? Oh, no?
I was in a meeting. I missed it, but all my guys saw it. I'm like, I got
Shook his
back,
hand.
and all the guys were all like shaking, like
you?
Mikey,
Yeah.
Oh.
That was
KC. Who else was there?
weird.
Was it?
Yeah, because it's like, you don't know him, but you feel like you do know him because you know his
It's that
music
weird-
and you
yeah.
see him all over the place. He's an icon, and
Then he looks at you,
and then
he's
you
like,
look
"Who
at him,
are
it's
you?"
like, hey, Jim, like, isn't it weird, right? It's
is,
just like you go.
Hey,
up to,
Jimmy.
Yeah, you go up to you go up to somebody like you know them and you call them by their first name, and then like,
Oh, yeah.
well,
It is.
As long as you
Oh,
don't trip
yeah.
up, you're like, hey, James,
Jimmy,
Mr.
Jimmy
Page.
Page.
Mr. Page.
Dude, it is weird, like, when you call them by their first name. But yeah, you've been listening to the songs for, like,
walk up.
decades, literally.
You're
and-
Robert Plant, aren't you? No. Shut up, Dad.
Oh, Dad, you don't fuck it up.
That's crazy. And it's also kind of crazy that, like, albeit at, like, shout out to Lamppost Pizza. I'll be at Lamppost just like
Again.
thinking like, man, a lot of people come through this town and go to that building.
For that building. Yeah,
Oh,
literally.
Yeah, this town gets a lot of crazy traffic. Like, I keep hearing stories about the Edge from you two, and like just name them, or they pretty much probably. Like,
You know,
I did see him
what was the biggest freak out that you like, you know what I mean? Like disturbance.
in the force,
Like
when
there.
that somebody showed up.
no,
Hands,
it was Jimmy Page for sure.
nah, hands down, Mana.
I thought you said it was
yeah,
Selena's guitar player.
Uh,
right?
Well, no, yeah, Chris Perez, yeah,
Chris
no,
Perez, yeah.
Chris Perez came
Yeah.
through, and it was like once they figured out who that was,
Big
it's
Ralph's
like they
giggling.
had to,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh no, you say for the entire factory? Oh yeah, when
The
Manon
entire
came by,
factory is Mana.
everybody
like, for
lost
sure.
their shit.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it was
Yeah.
they
Yeah, that
couldn't
was
go
good.
into a single department
Yeah.
without.
Yeah,
like,
that was crazy.
and then Fred
was
was
intense.
full blown security mode. He was like,
Oh yeah, oof, yeah, full
the
on.
Dogfather shout out.
Yeah, for sure. Does a great job or whatever
Oh,
because
yeah.
they were swarming, man.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
the same, yeah. And then when Chris Perez and he was just the one guy. Mana, I think how many? There's like 3 of them at least that came through. 2 to 3 of them.
I didn't get to see him.
I know
Yeah.
because
I
they were
just saw the
he
people
was
crowding them.
surrounded by people.
They're surrounded by
Yeah.
people. Literally, it
It
was worse
wasn't-
than NAMM show.
It was intense.
Wow.
Yeah, but Chris Perez came through as the same thing. We were like, he digs the Charvels, and we had a Warren D. Martini model, the new Frenchie that year, and he was like he was rocking out on it and this and that, and and once he turned his head and it was just one lady saw who it was, and psh, it was over from there. It's like no
over.
more playing around,
Wow.
Yeah, escort him out.
Yeah. Who's the craziest person that you've ever met there?
Crazy, like crazy.
No,
or-
like, like whoa.
Like, tell the story. He's like artist,
Starstruck.
artist.
Yeah, sure.
Starstruck.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
fanboyed out pretty good on Chris Perez because I'm like
Oh, yeah.
I'm a mean Selena fan, like
Yeah.
at heart.
Yeah, she was. Selena was
I gotta,
awesome.
I gotta really think about that. This is a lot.
Yeah, Chris was a shredder, dude.
I literally met all my heroes, dude. Like seriously, like when I was working at Jackson, fucking Jeff Loomis,
Great guy.
J Hook came through, and Rob Caggiano, Volbeat, Volbeat fucking kicks fucking ass, dude. I believe they're wink wink do maybe like talking to Mark or something like that, and
Yeah.
like and you got to come through and. Mark Morton, oh dude, Lamb of God was a huge thing, in my up and coming metal playing years or whatever. And I wasn't working in Jackson at the time, but this guy Scott Gennard was. Shout out Scotty. the Ginnard, and he got to do the Morton project or whatever, and we delivered it to Mark Morton at the Grove. And
hell yeah.
we backstage, and and he had to hop off the bus. We cracked the case open. He just like a kid, you know what I mean? And it just, like when you saw the 7-string for the first time, you know what I mean? Same thing. And I got to see some of the guys that I was just like, oh man, you know what I mean? Some of the guys that like, you know, way back when that we even were aspiring to, and seeing guitars put in their hands and stuff like that. It's a fucking blessing.
Did you guys ever hear the John Mayer story? When he used to play for us before he defected.
When
PRS?
him and Jessica Simpson came
Yeah,
through or whatever.
and so he
she
came
had like
through.
a poodle in her bag and shit.
And this ties back into the Mana story. So the Mana shows up, and there's a lot of Latinos, a lot of Mexicans that work there, and they're like, you know, the biggest thing, right? So John Mayer shows up, and he walks into Fender Custom Shop Final, and one of our ladies, Angie, he walks over to her, and she's all, "How's it going?" He's all, "Hey, you know, like, what are you doing?" And she's kind of like ignoring him, and he goes, "Do you know who I am?" She's all, "No." And he goes, "I'm John Mayer." She's all, "I don't know who you are." He was all, but he was nice about it. But I thought that was hilarious because it's like, no, who are you? Jessica Simpson with a little dog?
I did that to Steve Miller, man.
Oh, you didn't? Yeah. I remember he
Oh,
told
did
me.
I tell you? I told you
I
about
think I
that.
remember
I did
that.
that to
Yeah,
Steve
yeah.
Miller. I'm like, oh my god, I'm a big fan, dude. Huge, dude, fucking Space Cowboy. You kidding me right now? So like, and I don't know how long I just started in Jackson, and I'm over there from PL10 to Jackson. Okay, so it's like, you know, gotta prove yourself, just hustling. You know what I mean,
Right.
grinding away. So I'm laser focused and. Whole bunch of suit and ties come up behind me, and they're like,
Oh,
"Hey,
yeah.
Robert,
I
I
remember you telling me
want to introduce you to Steve Miller." And I'm thinking, this Steve Miller, they're introducing me to another suit and tie, another, like, you know,
Oh,
Right.
no.
another executive or something. I'm just like, "Nice to meet you, man." He's like in my shit, dude. And he's like, "What you working on there, bud?" I'm like, "You know, this is a green soloist. You know, it's got to be built. So you mind?"
Oh, damn.
Like, little space ace, you know, like, and then he's just like walks off and like
hell.
like I don't know, he gets like, at the time we're over by the window, see, he's walking through, and I swear to God, dude, it's like 30 feet, and I'm just like,
Oh, no.
Wait a second.
Steve Miller's a fucking Space Cowboy. Fuck me.
Damn.
That's great.
Yeah, that shit happened.
Yeah.
That was real. That's a true story.
What you learn? To not
Pay attention to
yeah.
shit. I don't know.
Hey, but he was getting
man.
his job done, right?
I was getting my
Yeah.
job done.
He's in
Hey,
the zone.
Yeah,
Space.
yeah, in the zone for sure. Yeah, and I've
Rob delivers.
Yeah, he does.
told I watched you many times just work on Jackson's, man. You're quick. It's like, man, you just put that shit together, dude. Holy, and it plays perfect,
Thank you, sir.
man. And Jackson too. Everything has to be like pristine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They'll tear you apart.
They ask a lot, you know. They ask a lot. The criteria, you know, it's almost like the guys at Jackson, like in the world, have nothing better to do but go on the internet and pick apart like what, you know, how
They're
they-
fans. They love it.
it's a different beast altogether. It's a different brand, and they're like, you know, compared to like the you know, all the other like quick playing brands and everything like that or whatever, you know. So it's just like it's Fender's a hard one to compare it to because there is no comparison. Fender stands alone in its own universe, you know what I mean? So when it comes to like some of the brands, you know, like Jackson, there's competition out there because
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that are trying to
That's true.
put a guitar in the next up and coming rock star's hands, and you know, et cetera, and you know, they're not necessarily tone chasers, but like you know, playability, you know, and you know, all that fast stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
You're a Fender guy. I don't want to offend you.
no, it's
Fender
fine.
guy.
No, it's all
Offend you.
good.
I see what you did there.
Oh, that's man, that's so
I don't know.
that's smart, man.
That was,
Yeah.
It's too smart for me.
You should tell the audience about how you came to Fender and how you know Rob
Oh,
and
yeah.
all that.
Yeah. So quickly, a few years ago, I finally had an opportunity to actually go to the Fender warehouse. Shout out to Fred Connor. He
Perro.
answered my phone call day of, let me come in day of, and during January, which January, as I come to realize, is an extremely busy time and month. to get ready for the convention at Bottles a couple weeks later. But went in that day. I called him, let me in, and then I walk in the door, and then I turn around. There's Jackson, and I run into Rob. And me and Rob have been in a band together and played shows together back in the day in high school. I was like, oh shit, what's up, Rob? It was like, it's just like so like I haven't seen you in like so long.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy. And then
Did Rob look any different at all?
Fatter.
just more experienced.
That's
more
good. I'm gonna take that. As
Fat is
I was like, am I looking
experience.
older? I was like, no, you just look more experienced.
Yeah.
More life. We have more.
That's what I'm
life
gonna tell
experience.
chicks.
It's like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Oh, there's so much
This is
experience.
experience.
So much experience.
That's what all this is.
Oh man,
That's something that you can't
yeah.
abuse, all right?
Yeah, I earned it. Yeah, this is a lot of money here.
I earned this.
You're all a little experienced, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's a Jimi Hendrix quote.
Where did like
Yeah.
Experience.
I forgot my question.
What? Oh, this
Attaboy.
guy was talking about how he met you. I asked if you looked.
What band were you guys in?
In a band called Stripped.
Stripped.
Yeah.
You guys-
I don't know where it fit in. Like when was Thrush compared to like Stripped? I never knew that.
Thrush. I went Thrush right after.
Thrush right after Stripped.
Yeah, like right after, because that was the same time period where I was playing really heavily in new metal bands.
Oh
And
wow.
joining bands.
Do you remember
playing bass?
Do you remember any of the songs?
If I had a bass in my hand, no.
Are we gonna?
Hold on,
make
you
them
played
play?
bass?
Yeah.
I mean, drums?
No. I was playing guitar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then I think
Ripping.
a guy named Brandon Trahan was playing drums, and
No, that was what, I think Justin was still playing drums.
Justin was playing drums,
Or-
and
or
then I
maybe
think
both.
Tanner was one of the founders of Suicide Silence. He's the guy that found Chris on AOL, and then me and Tanner were in high school together. Actually, and Mitch was in high school with us as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was all
Crazy.
It was all like a very small inner circle. I knew Mitch before he had a single tattoo on his body.
Oh, really?
Crazy. I don't even know that Mitch.
Yeah. Well, he might have had one that I didn't see. I don't know. In all fairness,
Yeah.
and like it was his older brother that was like when I was in high school, he was like I was one of the guitar guys, and then Cliff Lucker was the other guitar guy.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember like if we were juniors, seniors, and then Mitch came and he's probably like a freshman, and he was totally into the whole thing with everything like that. And Tanner and we were all jamming. It was all part of like the whole thing. And then it was AOL.com.
Yeah, that's when you get ask a friend.
.com.
It's like, I guess back then it's like asking a friend, oh, so what's his phone number or his or her phone number? It's like, oh, so what's their aim?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
And
that.
then you're just getting all like these random like
dating
aim
themselves.
aim
This
messages.
is pre-MySpace.
Yeah.
Pre-MySpace.
Yeah.
But like MySpace is just getting ready to like do its thing, I'm like, I don't know, we played a couple shows and
Yeah, it was fun.
it moved on to do some other stuff. I thought work was more important. Working for the man.
Oh man, you're at Fender, man.
I
Holy
forgot.
crap.
No, that was way before even
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
like that was like because I had moved away to Portland, Oregon, for a whole year, and I remember Tanner sending me different music, different bites of some really early SS stuff,
Yeah,
just like,
that's crazy.
Yeah. It was awesome. I'm blessed.
Yeah, it was a crazy time, man. It was a crazy time, and then fast forward, I know you, and then walking around the shop with these guys I went to like high school with, elementary with, like people that I've known for like my whole life. Manny, I went to a junior high
that's
with
right.
him.
Yeah.
I went to
Yeah.
junior high with Manny. I
Shout out
played-
to Manny.
Yeah, Manny, dude,
Guillermo.
great guy. Gary Guillermo.
Kyle.
Kyle went with junior high with. He works with Gretsch. I'm not just
McChillin?
Huh?
Kyle McMillan?
No. Kyle. He used to be.
Keesler.
Yeah.
Keesler.
Oh, wow.
He
Yeah.
used to be there or whatever, but small world. That's the whole thing about Corona and the factory being Corona and everything like that.
Yeah, I'm a
musically
transplant.
inclined.
We're transplants.
Yeah.
Yeah, we dropped in from LA. Sorry,
Attaboy.
we don't got history like you guys.
And dude, just the history. Because remember, like the first day I walked in the building, I was still kind of iffy, like kind of nervous. Like, am I gonna make this leap? But then once I was in there, I'm like, just the family vibe. I was like, I cannot deny.
What were you playing
I was-
before? Like, what were your other brands that you fucked around with?
I've been in this for a while,
Mm.
and
Makes
then
sense
and
for
then
sevens.
there's a point where I was just buying Fenders. I was just buying Fenders and playing six
Yeah,
strings.
fuck
That's
it.
what I want to play. Fuck it, and then making a move and being in that fucking building, and then as
You're buying them to break them, huh?
I heard. I
man.
read. I saw the documentary, man.
yeah, that never happened ever. And
Then
then
bringable stuff. Those were built to be broken. That was Hollywood. You know what I mean?
yeah,
What guitar did you break when you were hitting the drum set?
dude, it's my go-to is always the Fender Strat, man.
Jeez.
It is also field tested, and this is not a Fender plug. And I field tested at that. There's a period where I had all the guitars. I was just buying everything I could off of like Craigslist or like OfferUp for like $100. The guitars that hold up the most are the cheap Fender Strats.
Damn right.
It's
cheap
so
Don't
weird.
you forget it.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Cheap? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I was getting like obviously.
Lines, buddy.
Oh, shut up! I was getting like used guitars made in Mexico, which are also great, but like these are like known to be. I'm buying like
Right. No, we're fucking. Let's be honest.
And-
We know what is a beginner guitar,
and
that's-
these things would not fucking break. And I got like this super like expensive thing, and then like it'll just fucking blow up. I'm like, this is like built. And not only that, it was also what also drew me to it was consistency. No matter how much money I spent on it, or if it was like a top model, a low model, the consistency of the sound was like, oh, this is some serious shit. It's cool.
That's the genius behind the design, huh?
Yeah.
Because
No,
all
the
right, say if you
formula's
break
solid.
if you break it and you mess up the body, all right, just
Well,
throw
yeah,
throw
it
it
was,
throw
it was
on
the
neck or
Model
throw
T
near
of
the body,
guitars.
you know?
for
It
that
was.
time.
Yeah.
That was Leo was a very like from what I understand of the guy. He was a very like what are like the fundamentals to make this happen? What are like the logical ways to make this happen? Okay, take a neck, bolts it on. So for that reason, like someone breaks the body,
Yeah.
they just gotta get a new body.
Or the
Or they
neck,
break the
yeah.
neck. It's fucking genius.
And it made it more affordable for like the layman. So like
Crazy.
because back then guitars weren't fucking cheap. You know what I mean? So like that
Yeah.
was like meant to bring guitars into the average household, which is dope as hell. Yeah.
That's crazy, and it's still going.
Well,
It's still
yeah.
going.
We have some good starter models.
Yeah, there
Just
you
look them
go.
up on Fender.com.
Wink, wink.
I was this has been a question I've been getting asked a lot lately, and then I realized how to answer it because it's true. You get like what guitar should I buy first? I'm like, you know what? This one brand that if you're just beginning or you're in an arena stadium band, the Fender Strat or Telly just is the only one that could really get that whole. Because my first guitar was a Fender Strat, and now here I am over 20 years later I have another Fender Strat.
See, for me, it's funny because I've been working at Fender most of my life. It's my entire career. It's my passion. But I started playing fucking metal guitars, like quote unquote. Like I was playing BC Riches. I was playing a lot of BC Riches, a lot of sharp stuff, and I thought this was what a good guitar is. And when I started working at Fender, I was not a fan. I'll tell you that. I was not a fan. I was a fan of Jackson. I wasn't working at Jackson. Eventually, I worked at Jackson, right? But playing Fenders day in, day out completely changed my taste in guitars. Like, I can't fucking stand playing anything that's not a Strat. To me, a Strat feels perfect. Like, it's built perfectly. Like, it's balanced perfectly. Like, the way the horn sits with the strap buttons. It's the most balanced guitar in the world. The neck feels great. I don't want to play anything else. And that's because it's like a taste that I didn't think I had, especially being a metal guitar player, starting with like BC Rich's low action. I can't go back. I'm like stuck on it. And it's weird because I went to Fender not liking Fenders. That's
Wow.
true shit.
My
crazy.
favorite part is once like a Fender is set up or whatever, it's solid. and it's solid for a long time.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
going
not
to name
fickle.
drop any other brands or whatever, but like I've owned a couple or whatever, and it's like they fell off through the years. This and that, like even the feel would fall off. They would go towards an uncomfortable feel in certain things, like along the neck, and things would and shape and yada yada yada.
Frets.
And I'm not gonna get specific, but
Frets,
like
dude.
you know, the thing is, it's like it's like coming off the PL10 line or whatever. Like those, like we were trained to like dial that thing in
Yep.
pretty solid, you know. And it's like the custom shop even more like a little more thorough, intonating and stretching the strings and working the wood before you know, etc. But like the Fenders, like that they gained a lot of respect from me when I was like able to go, and I like, you know, you start with the company, you try to go field test. I'm gonna go Sam Ash Guitar Center. I'm gonna see what, you know. You look for the I would look for like tags with my name on it. You know what I mean?
I remember
Yeah.
hunting for tags.
Yeah, like I look for like
Yeah, I
tags and
remember
see like, oh yeah, I set that motherfucker up. So let me see. Hell yeah, that's
Ooh,
what's
what
up.
was wrong with me
That's-
that day? somebody changed the strings on this.
Not on mine. I don't know about you, homie.
Oh, wow.
Healthy competition. Come on.
Hot dog. But you know, like I'd be like, you know, hunting tags and like trying to like feel it out or whatever, and it's like, you know, and it would be no comparison, honestly.
Yeah.
Like by the time that thing hits the wall and it's dancing with in the sales atmosphere with all the other brands and whatever,
Like Carlos
would
said,
hold
it
its
starts
own
with a great
and
design.
feel good still.
You can't mess up a great design. Well, you can, but it's more difficult to mess up a great starting point. Like the neck shape and the body shape, it's like it's there. I don't know what it is. It's something about it.
So Carlos, when are you
shit
gonna
just
build a
balances
V? That's
different.
what I really want to know.
A V.
Yeah, dude.
Katana,
Like a
like
I want to see a Fender V,
Todd?
bro.
Whenever I get approached.
Yeah. There we go.
That's how money talks, baby.
Woo!
Fender V.
Yeah, Carlos, you kind of without even trying, which is the best way to do it. You kind of took on like any oddball job
Oh,
roles,
yeah.
you know, like you kind of, especially with like kind of that like Fender name, you're kind of like maybe like less likely to do it, but you really put yourself out there and just did it,
Yeah.
you know.
That's why I was sending you memes all the time about weird looking guitars. Like, hey, Carlos, this is the next one.
That Marauder's a bad mofo.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, the Marauders, yeah,
Fuck,
they're
you
sick.
killed that one.
Yeah,
Killed it.
Thank you.
yeah.
You're welcome for that idea,
Yeah.
by the way.
And he's humble too, gentlemen.
That's a sick one. Like, totally hats off. You know.
Thank you.
So, like, what's the next big project, Carlos? Everybody wants to know.
I think he's gonna make another 7. I don't know.
Another 7.
Another
Yeah,
seven.
I got a lot of 7s lined up now.
Woo, sick, man.
We're gonna
Good.
catch up. I
That's
think
good.
Jackson's doing 8s. So I mean,
I got a request for an 8 too.
oh,
Wow.
I don't know if that will slide, but
like a Strat headstock. What are you gonna do?
7-string is kind
That's
of
gonna
pushing
look
it. but-
Do like a John 5 headstock. You get away with it. You know?
There you go.
Just start
Dang.
just pile up the tuning keys.
That's sick though. It's cool seeing like the progression towards the years, like first hearing like a no, then like yes, do it, then like a maybe, and like then now it's like now you're getting orders.
Tell
for
that
'em.
story. That's a good
That's so
segue
That was
into the
weird in
7.
itself, considering my background and when you got the no for the 7
yeah.
being part of the original 7, which is weird in itself.
Let's go full circle here.
All right, go
But
ahead.
You,
Tell-
Okay.
you tell them your part in the.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
and-
without
and how.
naming artist names,
Yeah, we won't name them.
we had a request for a 7, and we made a 7. I was part of 2 of 4 prototypes that went to a certain artist. Let's just say the lid was closed.
7-string Strat, right?
7-string strap,
Yeah.
right? First one's in existence. So I made 2 of 4, right? And then the lid was closed, not allowed because of issues, right? And, you know, I always thought it was one of the funnest projects I've ever built. That was when I was in R&D. I was building prototypes, right? And fast forward, I meet this guy, and the reason I met you is because you was wearing Morbid Angel, fucking love Morbid Angel. So then you guys were, I think Lampo was talking about the 7, and I was like, oh, you're making a 7? Well, yeah, but I'm not. Oh, now you have to tell your side of the story. He's like, I'm not allowed to. And then,
Yeah, and this whole like, so this is like it took me literally like from the time I was in that building to like over 2.5 years later. Now it's here. Full circle is like, there were some legal issues
let's just yeah.
where there was a patent on the Fender 7-string, so legally Fender could not do it. So it took someone, I guess it was me, that really truly wanted one, not for like any kind of weird thing, but I wanted a Fender like 7-string. My first guitar was a Fender Strat. I'm a 7-string player since I was born. Like this is me, and so I pursued it every day and I didn't care if it came next month or 10 years, or I mean, this is what I want. So I did the research, and then found out there were like legal issues. I met with a lawyer that dealt with patents and that kind of issue. And
Wow, you really went for it, dude.
yeah, I mean, I met with someone in person, and I was like,
I was trying to push it like a Charvel 7-string.
yeah,
You know, Jackson's got 7-string.
You know
Yeah.
exactly,
So,
because
no.
like when he
Yeah.
came in, there's the whole thing. I'm like, yeah, we could hook you up here, whatever. And so to fill the gap, I was like, how did we find out? Carlos. I don't know. You was talking to somebody or whatever, and he's like, I think Carlos is going to end up getting the 7-string project, or he jumped for it, or
No, I was approached by Jason Klein.
Jason
Yeah.
Klein.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
it
yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we found out it was going to be Carlos, and I was like, Carlos is my homeboy.
Yeah.
Me and Carlos go back PL 10 days.
yeah.
Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah.
There it is. To
Man,
fill
sorry.
that gap. There.
And
Sorry.
on top of that, we were already all hanging out. We've hung out for a while, and then we started hanging out, and you guys were talking about the 7. We're like, oh yeah, because the last one was made. I was like, oh, you mean the one I made?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was
So
like,
weird.
So like, I made the one that you're now not allowed to have, but now my homie's making you one. So like,
Yeah.
whoa, we're like,
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah,
And
weird.
I remember when I was working on the guitar, and then I got the drawings of I think, who was it? It was Bollinger.
Yeah, it was Bollinger that designed the ones that I
yeah,
worked
Bollinger
on.
had all the file just full of stuff that we forgot about.
Yeah.
And so he had the Showmaster 7, and then he had the standard the 7-string that you made. And so I saw all of them, and I saw all the drawings, and so I based the one that I made off of yours. I picked a little bit of different. So the shape that I made is my own shape, but a lot of the geometry I used from Bollinger because he had it laid
Bollinger
out.
was
Yeah, he had it laid out, and so
Probably just coming off
Yeah.
the Saturn lines, but man, you dialed it in.
It took a
Because
long
like
time,
at certain angles, you can't even tell that it's a 7-string.
Yeah, which is hard to do with an instrument.
That's the
Yeah.
thing, man.
Something
It's
so
like
iconic
that
as
looks
a
like a
Strat.
Strat
It
all
looked
day long.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know.
exactly.
that was the
I
hard
like this
part
one
to
better
build.
than the one
Yeah.
I made. I'll tell you right now.
It's just different, and you heard. I like the one you made, but yeah. So I remember I was messing with the drawing, and then I called you over, and we hung out, and I showed you it, and it was
Yeah.
just on the computer, just
Yeah, that's
the
crazy.
2-dimensional drawing of it.
Yeah.
I was like, well, what do you think about this? And I don't know, looked like you got pumped about it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, let's do it.
Yeah, it looked good.
Yeah, and so just seeing it from the drawing stages, and then having it opening up the case.
It was a
just
lot
like,
at
wow.
Lamppost. Even when we had that conversation, it was at Lamppost about the 7s.
Because pizza is important.
Pizza is important, and I heard that it goes straight to the triceps.
It goes straight to your muscles. Pizza and muscles, man.
Yeah.
A wise
That's it.
man tells me that all the time.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Who do I talk to?
That's
if
not
that didn't-
pizza.
If that didn't work out.
This is experience. Don't forget. This
I
is
got
pizza.
I got a lot of
This is
pizza and beer
experience.
experience.
Well, see, as I was saying earlier, you don't
Because
abuse
Chris
experience.
Garza,
And you're
Chris Garza told me that I was gonna get buff.
He lied to me.
you can't abuse experience, man.
Yeah, you experienced too much.
You think we should go to Lamppost after this?
If it's still open, maybe.
I'm down for some experience.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Some Bishop triples and some like pepperoni poppers.
isn't it kind of crazy that like great things are kind of fueled by beer and pizza?
I've noticed that in my life.
What do you
Hold
mean
on,
great
hold on,
things?
Hold on, say that again.
Is that
I
the
missed
stuff
it.
that like Stephen Hawking's into? Is
What
that
did you
you're
say?
saying?
Like it seems like a lot of, at least like in my life, a lot of great things were kind of fueled by like just drinking beer and eating pizza with like your friends.
Well, I've always
and
heard.
now I'm here. You know, it's just it's fucking crazy.
I've always heard like the alcohol is the inspiration, right? Like you're talking, you get inspired, but then to execute it, it's coffee. the next morning when you
Attaboy.
wake up early,
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
fucking drink a coffee, and then all of a sudden all those things you wrote down, then you fucking make them happen.
No. This is what happens. It's drugs to create the idea. Cigarettes to stay up long enough to put it together.
Attaboy.
And then what is it? Alcohol for the bravery
What are you,
to
Hunter
deliver
Thompson?
it in the entertainment atmosphere.
Oh my god.
I saw this somewhere. This is a real thing.
Disclaimer: kids, do not follow Big Rod.
That's the
Rules for life.
That's the
He
order
has a
in
lot of
which things
experience.
go.
That's
Huh?
just at 8:00 in the
I
morning.
know.
The cameras are on.
That
Right?
Hunter
We're just
Thompson.
talking, right?
Yeah. No, cameras are off.
Yeah, 12 o'clock is when the real party happens, right?
Hunter Thompson. That
AM or
audio
PM?
that Joe Rogan was reading his thing. You guys all heard it.
Yeah.
That thing is the funniest and scariest shit I've ever heard. When Joe Rogan's reading Hunter Thompson's daily schedule, it's like
yeah.
he goes to bed like at 3 in the morning, and then wakes up and like first thing he starts doing cocaine. And it's like this long thing, and then somewhere in there he says, "Now starting doing cocaine." Seriously,
Yeah.
I was like, "What? What? How did it go? All of a sudden, it got serious. Like, what were you
You
doing?"
got to keep
up-
things in
know.
perspective. That sounds like a
Yeah.
man that knows what he wants. You know?
And that's when he gets his best writing done.
Yeah, it's like at 3 in the morning.
So weird.
3 in the morning, started writing. It's like, what? Nutty boy.
He's
Well,
building
that's why
up to
Fear
it.
and Loathing
man.
was such a weird ass movie.
Wasn't there a
Yeah.
dude that like pitched a no hitter on LSD? Doc Ellis was that his name?
Who
Like,
was telling us this?
Huh? Me. Pow.
Will you?
Damn, full circle. There you go.
Again.
It came from me. And
I hope
ended
his
with
name
me.
was Doc Ellis. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, there was a motherfucker.
Oh, everybody's gonna Google that. Google him.
Yeah,
Put in the
Google-
comments.
Google it.
There you
yeah.
go.
I don't know what it was.
Doc Brown.
But yeah, no, Doc. No, what? That's not what I said. Doc Brown. Shh. It was Rick. Rick did it.
Yeah, I'm gonna imagine like you're just extremely focused, or just on like another dimension where you're so like just falling in energy and like pitching. You're just like you just probably just see the ball go on perfect strike before you
He
even
wasn't
threw
even
it.
playing. In his mind, he wasn't playing baseball. He was doing something completely
Yeah.
different. But he was doing it great.
I
I
can't even imagine.
but I don't like. Yeah, like I don't like. I don't want to.
I don't wanna-
I've never done acid, but I mean,
Yeah, me
like
neither.
when I like okay, like when I hear about the Beatles doing acid, it's like they didn't get up and fucking play volleyball. You know what I mean? Bullshit. So, you know,
Damn,
they
seriously.
sit around and trip. Like who wants to like take acid and then go exert themselves? I'm gonna go pitch a no hitter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw my shoulder out and like.
And
But it
also,
worked.
Also, and
Yeah, well,
to
totally,
even add to
totally.
that, to be in a
Just
fucking stadium, it's like you're around,
Oh,
you're
so,
around
yeah.
people.
Oh yeah,
You're
yeah.
around people.
That could have gone so bad, so quickly.
It's like, man, I get high. I can't even be around fucking 5 people, man. What the hell? Like, if you're like tripping and you're in a stadium,
Everybody's
that is-
cheering and just like
That's
the
a very
fuck?
good point. Yeah, fuck the whole situation. I
That's
don't know how
insane.
that dude should get like some kind of an award for that.
yeah.
that
You know what I mean?
is
For executing
Seriously.
what he did. You
That's
know
a
what I mean?
fucking
that's a historical
Hall
thing.
of Fame fucking move right there, man.
Yeah.
What do you? I mean, unfortunately, like if you're talking like towards like the masses, like people will probably say, "Oh, wait, like you don't deserve to be in like the Hall of Fame because of this and that."
No,
you know?
no, I
It's like, man, I
believe-
think the
I-
opposite, man.
That
I
Throw
believe
him in there.
Carlos was
Despite
injecting
himself.
straight LSD when he built that
yeah,
seven string.
I heard
Yeah.
he was doing it in his eyeballs.
It was
Each eyeball,
the most
every 10
extreme.
minutes.
It was like a.
Yeah,
it
that's-
was
And then
like
he
a-
started doing it seriously.
It was like a
Oh,
peyote.
seriously, around like 10, about,
Yeah.
about 10 p.m. Seriously, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
And that's how we got the seven string.
Yeah,
It was actually in his mind. He actually built a 6-string. All truth be told.
I thought I was making a 6-string, but I just put out another
Oh,
one.
how to do that?
Oh, man. Out of body experience.
That-
man.
Telling my secrets.
Dude, it's so crazy. Like full circle, how it's like now we're all casually just hanging out now. You know, we got the 7 thanks to Carlos. Thanks, man.
No problem, man.
But before I met Carlos, you know, I would, and when you Robert, when you were working at Jackson, I was like, I would just bug you and text you, hey Ken, can I come by, hang out, and just watch you work on Jackson's. It's like it's because I just love being in that building because you could. It's just
Gonna watch you work. Man.
No, it ain't like that. I put his ass to work. How do you think?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah,
how do you
well,
think
then-
Jimmy was like, dude, you know, all this standing around watching me. Yeah, hell no.
okay. No, that's okay. One more.
Here's some sandpaper.
more
That's
more
badass.
accurately, yeah. I mean, to make my visit justify, I'll go like, you know, sand some shit and like, okay, you know. And
Man,
then,
dude, you're really part of the Fender family,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was,
Dude,
I was
I'm
working, man.
serious.
He was,
Like,
no, he
working.
was in there. He was, dude, the whole thing.
if I
did
could
you
steal
do
him
some
away
mill
from
stuff?
Suicide Silence, I would.
Thanks, man.
This guy would be a great. Oh, he is a great builder. A lot of people don't. He builds his own stuff. Like I know.
No, yeah.
Yeah. And then there was like that day where I want because this was doing the panty, so I was used to going in there. I was I'll admittedly say I was spoiled. Like I was so used to going in there, like many other things in my life, all our lives. Like we were so used to going to our favorite pizza spot or hanging with friends.
Right.
Then now all that shit stopped, and then I was like, oh shit, like I'm not allowed to go in that building anymore. Then one day I was allowed to go back if I got tested, and I did, like the same day, testing, and then going there like 5:15 a.m. It was fun, man. Like still like walking in there early. I'm like, yeah, this is fucking sick.
Well, dude, Fender really did a massive effort. Like I want to say we were either the first or one of the first factories to implement the whole like scanning system, where
Yeah.
it would scan your temperature coming in. So we did
Yeah.
so much
They were
because
thorough.
super thorough.
Sure.
And it was like I said, we were actually
Hats
ahead
off.
of most of the factories, if not forerunners, in most of the stuff that we were doing.
Wow. It's crazy. And then I show up and then I get a text from Carlos saying, hey, I'm not gonna come there. I was like, oh, cool, all right.
Then
First time during the whole pandy, and then you're not gonna show up. It's okay.
Oh, well, that was like when it started.
Man, am I really that much of a flake, man?
Yeah, you freaking flake.
That, and the last show that you had before everything got shut down.
Gosh.
And I said, what did I say? Yeah, I'll be there, man. Don't worry about
be
it.
there.
I'm not going to go.
So you, wait a minute, so
The
you,
slide bar.
okay, well, so you still haven't seen Suicide
No.
Life?
I have
we did, remember the virtual.
That's going to be a treat.
we were going to go. Remember, we were going to go to the LA show.
Well, no, but
Yeah.
I was at this fucking slide
Yeah,
bar.
I
I
know,
was there, of course, or whatever. We should,
Valentine's Day.
We should probably put a picture on the fucking camera. There's like Chris is on my shoulders, like a child.
Yeah.
Whee! That was a great
fun.
night, dude. No. But like, this is the thing about Suicide. Grew up in the hardcore scene or the metal scene, and everything like that. The audience in a Suicide live show is unlike any other fucking experience. Seriously. And I've seen all the guys.
I haven't seen you guys live either, man.
Cover your ears. We're gonna talk about you for a second.
Yeah.
It's
I can, dude.
It's so good though. It's you know what I mean. Carlos, you're in for a fucking
Yeah, I
treat,
know.
homie.
I know.
Dude, what are we
We're
gonna
gonna throw you
do
in the
when the
mosh pit
shows again?
shoeless.
Oh,
Shoeless.
yeah, there you go. This guy's fun to go to a show with.
Yeah.
We're all
Man,
going to
yeah.
start our own pit, dude. It's gonna be sick.
Are you gonna get in there?
Yeah.
Get in there. You got the wireless, right?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can
yeah.
start it. You can start it. Swing it around.
I still every once in a while after a few beers I'll fucking pit through like
Use
a
one of the
bands.
cardboard-
If it's corn or Slipknot, I'll fucking
We'll
go
bodyguard for
pit.
him, dude. Being you.
I'm looking forward to that.
Hell yeah,
We'll hold it off. Whatever.
dude.
But,
That's kind of one
It's
thing.
gonna, it has to be it's gonna be a thing. Like when the shows start opening up and and you have the first show, maybe a hometown show, whatever. Like everybody's gonna go.
Oh, yeah.
You have like a bigger family now, so
It's crazy. It's
I'm
dude,
looking forward to that.
I think about that at least once a week. My man, what's it gonna be like when we have the LA show? I'm really gonna have like 30 people on my personal guest list.
The whole tribe.
It's like sorry, dudes, we're fucking getting all these people in. That's it. We have to, man. I wonder what it's gonna be like, man.
It's gonna be cool.
Fun.
Dude, it's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be fun,
I
man.
miss
It's
live
gonna
shows.
it's gonna be a weird thing because I don't know, like think about like being denied, your favorite thing in the world is fucking cheeseburgers. You get denied cheeseburgers for X amount of time. Somebody says, all right, you're allowed to have cheeseburgers. You're gonna go ape shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's what it's gonna be like when they open everything back up,
Yeah.
It's gonna be a wave of awesomeness. I seen Korn is doing something with System of a Down.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's fake or real, but I mean, just like,
looks real.
I'm
No, yeah, it's-
flipping there.
Yeah, I mean, if shows are open, obviously, I mean,
Are you gonna go? Are you gonna be there? Of
course.
Yeah.
Unless you gotta work,
Come on, I fucking hate corn. What?
man. I knew
We have
it.
bets
I
going
knew
that you
it
probably
this
have
whole
corn
time.
underwear. We know it.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, that's an outside show, so
He goes to bed to blind every night.
Yeah.
like the song.
pretty much.
I would.
Like he can't like. He's an insomniac unless he hears do. It's like,
Oh my God, dude.
dude. And then it's fucking memes as soon as they drop it.
You know it's corn underwear. I know it.
I need some corn underwear actually. That'd be
Briefs,
sick.
Speedos.
Don't bullshit me. You have a pair.
No, I would get them. They had some. Corn should do like a collab with like Calvin Klein or something crazy. Man. I will buy them, man. There's a market. I'll buy that. I'll buy the whole fucking line. There you go.
Yeah.
Should be
Calvin
embarrassed.
Klein
It's
and
embarrassing,
corn?
man.
They need to make a plus size for me, and I'll
Fuck yeah, dude.
He's got a visual. That's gross.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I love you.
Oh my God. This is what this is what you call a niche market. You know, this is going to be
Super
a niche
niche.
market. And,
Super niche.
but niche markets have a
Is
track
niche
record
different
of
than
selling.
niche?
Huh?
Is niche different than niche?
Niche.
niche is the way you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Way to
You
go,
get
man.
fucking bougie on me. This with the,
You're a fucking embarrassment. Dude. you should fucking be ashamed of yourself, man.
What are you fucking doing? Like, because I say niche market and you say niche.
It's niche.
It's niche.
All right, potato.
That's fucking potato, dude. Potato.
Yeah.
No,
I'm on to your shit.
it's niche, right? Is it niche?
Fight.
It's niche, right?
Yeah.
Or am I
First fight on the
idiot?
podcast.
Niche
Let's do
market.
it.
Niche market. Niche. Who's this fucking niche? What is
I thought it
niche?
was-
Let's say it
How do you
correctly.
even spell it?
All right, we're gonna
niche.
see it in the comments.
Niche
They're gonna tell
market.
us.
Huh? Is there comments?
Please look at the item.
Yeah, it's live.
It's already
Niche
going,
market.
dude.
Niche market.
Niche.
Niche.
Jeez.
Hey, but it's Friday.
We all got jobs.
People there.
We all got jobs.
Man.
We're on a podcast and a beautiful set, by the way.
Hey, somebody drink all
Thanks,
my
man.
beer. I just want to let that be known.
Yeah,
I think we need more.
I think I saw who drank all your beer.
Somebody drank all my beer. How do I time out?
We got round 2 on the way.
Hold on.
I got some. I won't say it because you don't. Okay, there you go.
So
Had it, boy.
after the show, do you grow marijuana with these for sure, right?
Can you? Because honestly, I know nothing about cannabis, other than I smoke it a few times. So, because these are LEDs post, so they're not. There's no heat from them.
Really? I'm pretty hot, man. Right
Yeah,
now.
I'm like fucking hot.
Or it's just the studio.
It's me.
Now I wonder if yeah, you guys would know more than me, or Rob will
would
know. Yeah, I'll ask him. But you got to have the lights.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I'm
have 'em.
sure it looks great. I'm melting in front of the camera.
Hell yeah. I'm glad you guys made it, man.
Dude.
It's cool.
Dude.
We've been talking about this day for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been a while. Like,
Yes.
hey, we should, guys, like, have you guys on like the podcast? I'm gonna start a podcast.
I think we were talking about
idiot.
aliens a lot during that time.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick and you, shout out to Nick. You guys are the alien guys.
Oh yeah.
One day.
We need to do an alien podcast. Where we just talk about aliens, just full blown
Yeah.
aliens, like
I'm sure you guys go on for a
Bigfoot,
while.
Yeah.
cryptids.
What do you believe in, Carlos? Do you believe in aliens or Bigfoot?
Bigfoot aliens.
Yeah, I believe in all of it.
All of it? Yeah, attaboy. Fuck, yeah, that's sick.
There's something out there.
I think there's stuff out there we don't understand, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you never know, man.
X-Files.
It's like, dude, like,
Truth is out there, brother.
It is.
like, dude, like, you guys ever like just kind of chill outside, especially at nighttime?
Damn, I got that song in my head now.
You're welcome.
It's kind of hard where we live because there's a lot of lights, but when it's nice and clear outside and it's dark, it's a clear sky, clear day. I look up a lot to see the stars and like the mood. I'm like, man, we cannot be the only people here, man.
There's
or
a
beings.
lot of things. There's a lot of beings, I think.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way. There's no. Well, maybe there is a way. I don't know. I mean, but man, seeing like the stars and the moon, I'm just like, we're just here.
Mhm.
You know? I'm like, fuck. There's no way. Has to be something. There's probably multiple universes. You know?
The multiverse.
Yeah, the multiverse.
I'm just,
It probably just goes and goes.
I'm just thinking about Corey right now and the existential cholo.
But shout out to Corey.
What is the meaning
He does it so good. You should put him on here just to do that and just send him home.
Get out of here.
Do it.
Corey!
Corey's great, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want to definitely in the future plans try to get everyone in here, like literally Ron, Nick, George, Manny. Have like multiple like group ones.
yeah.
Just fucking hang out, chill, talk.
That'd be cool.
I wonder if
Paul.
we could do something where we're doing it from multiple like places, like via set, like you know, like we have a couple people here, a couple people at another studio, you know, like. Oh,
What are
I
we
see what's
talking
going
about?
over there?
Oh, I guess we're gonna do a handoff.
I see.
What?
Is that alcohol?
I thought about that when I was.
Well, thank you.
Just saying.
No, I'm saying if we wanted to do like a big podcast, we could have multiple areas where we set up like in different households. So we don't have everybody crammed in here and just have
True.
a group conversation,
That'd be
kind of
a-
like via Zoom podcast.
That'd be a pretty futuristic way to do it.
And then we put blue screens, and this will be behind everybody.
Yeah, because unfortunately, and I learned this from the GOAT, Joe Rogan, where like you can't really have like more than 3 people at once. You know, that's like the perfect number. If you get more than 3,
I can see that. That
I
makes sense.
would love to have like 20 people from the factory, but it just wouldn't like
It wouldn't
work.
translate.
It wouldn't translate.
Sounds cool, but yeah.
So 3 is like the perfect. So I'm trying to figure out a way, figure out a way to do it. That's like doable and cool, you know. And then
we could do like speed dating. Like
yeah.
every 5 minutes, we switch somebody out, and then somebody
Oh
sits
my
down.
god.
They have to jump into the conversation.
Shoot
wherever-
off 20
wherever-
questions.
Yeah. Like, wait, what are we talking about? Calvin Klein? And then like, no, you're out next. Boom.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Calvin Klein, that's right. That's right.
No.
Does everybody have a beer? Everybody has a beer?
I
Yeah.
forgot where, I didn't forget, but I just, I thought we moved
Let's
on.
do like
Oh,
a
thank you.
Cheers.
A
We doing
cheers.
Cheers.
Let's do a cheers.
Sure, I want to finish my
Cheers.
first one first.
Cheers.
Cool.
Cheers.
Well, thank you guys for being here, and thank you everyone watching,
Dude, thank you for having us.
listening. Very cool.
Oof.
Over here, it's this is being recorded on a Friday. That'll air in about 2 days. So it's a beautiful Friday here in SoCal. Pretty cool.
Anybody notice how Carlos Lopez almost looks like AC Slater? Or what's the guy's name?
Mario
Slater.
Lopez?
Mario Lopez. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, AC Slater?
Oh,
A
thanks.
little bit. Man.
He's a handsome guy. Very
I like
handsome.
it. I like
Yeah,
it.
very
I mean,
not-
like
a
if you
handsome-
tanned, shaved, like worked out, and like
You gonna take that, Carlos? You gonna take that from Rob?
So if you completely changed
no,
everything
fuck
about
that.
the
Carlos is a
I would
handsome
do
man.
that.
He knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Come on now.
of course.
Thanks a lot,
Damn.
Dick.
Man, I thought we were a family,
He
dude. What
said
the
that
fuck
with love.
happened?
He said that with love, like I said it with love. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Javier, you look like
Javier.
a larger Mario Lopez, I guess.
Damn.
I don't know, man. What the hell is going on here?
I look like if
Let me
Mario
tell you what
Lopez,
you look like.
Like I don't know, I felt like obligated to throw compliments around after that. Like
Thanks,
Thanks.
like I felt you guys put me on the
It's
spot.
like a-
you know, shit.
Yeah, it's like a backhand.
I appreciate
Like
it.
love you guys, Javi. Oh, you look like a pile of something, like a beauty. I don't know, a pile of beauty, but
You look like a pile of experienced handsomeness.
Man,
Yeah.
There we go.
So do you, Rob. You have so much experience. I can see it from here.
I know.
Oh my God.
I know. Like I have experienced 1,000 cheeseburgers this last month.
Another one?
So
You can't beat a good cheeseburger, you know? You can't. I'm looking for a spot besides, there's a spot around here called Grillamal, about an hour north of Corona, California. They have an amazing hamburger. It's like,
I need to try that. Where is that at?
in
You
Alhambra.
got so excited right now. Your
Alhambra.
eyes glimmered. I saw that.
Well,
It's in
fuck,
Alhambra.
dude. Like as soon as we get out
Alhambra.
here, we're doing something.
Experience.
We're going to go experience some meat and beers.
It's a good combination, right?
There's a place that I know of that I've never been to in my life. It rhymes with Undak, and it's awesome. So,
That, for the viewers and listeners that don't know, that's a local bar around here.
huh? Bar,
So-
watering hole,
but
library with refreshments. I like to think of it as.
of course, but dude, pubs have closet great food. You know,
They do.
they have great food there. They're what we have there? We had quesadillas, onion rings.
What is that? Those
Quesadillas.
what do they call them? The Irish nachos is just like French fries with like everything on them.
Oh yeah, so good.
I don't know why it just popped in my head, but you guys ever been to Ancho's?
No.
You haven't been to Ancho's, huh? I keep
I know.
forgetting that.
Somebody
Oh,
put that on my IG story the other night. They was like, they've like unfolded the thing of the handmade tortillas,
So
and I was just like,
Oh, yeah.
I want to go eat
I've
a
been
pile of the tortillas by
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah.
It's a beautiful place. That's a place in Riverside, California, which is a neighboring town from here. And that was my first job. I was a dishwasher at Ancho's Southwest Bar and Grill, and a busboy, then a prep, then a cook, and ate there a lot. But it's like if from I'm not
And
being
he
biased,
didn't bring
but-
me free nothing ever.
But yeah, it's a very I'm not sure the word, like a very respected and go-to restaurant in pretty much all of the Island Empire and also SoCal.
It's
It's
fantastic,
Stupid with these-
fantastic restaurant.
it's a great spot,
I
man.
haven't been
Great
there in a- I
vibe.
haven't been there in a minute, but when they put that on the IG, those tortillas, I couldn't. I
Yeah, yeah, so
I
good.
just
They,
want to roll them in,
Oh,
Animal.
Poured it for me. Thank you.
drown them in spices,
yeah,
salsas.
and especially being involved with that restaurant for 3 years. Obviously, you know, our businesses will struggle. You know, we know now this more than ever. But you know, seeing them struggle as a business and never cut corners was fascinating to see. Now,
That's dope.
Now I'm you know in my 30s and look back, I'm like, that was some gangster shit. Like they never cut corners. That's why their steak is always sick. That's why their food is always consistent because they never like they get the same firewood because it's a wood fire grill. Same steak, and that steak is fucking expensive. The same brand, the same everything, and to see that, I kind of held that on for Suza-san's. Like, you know, no matter what, like you don't cut corners, man. I see these guys, you know, have a good month, a bad month, but no matter what, they fucking always bought the top quality shit, and that's what kept the customers coming in. You
Well,
know,
hell yeah!
it's
But
cool- it's cool to
did you see that they're like manufacturing meat in fucking petri dishes in science labs now?
Yeah.
I saw that on the.
I'm good though.
Yeah, huh? You
Yeah,
know what? You want some like, some science meat?
Yeah.
No.
No science meat for me.
Would you rather have? Here's a question: would you rather have science meat or tofu?
I'd like tofu. Like I would just have tofu. Like
Wait, what?
yeah,
Really?
it's good.
Garbage.
Tastes like
Yeah,
anything,
you
so-
saute with some mushrooms.
No, but it's like, and it comes in squares. That's not. That's not.
Fucking good, dude.
You threw me way off with that shit. That's not
It's
what
niche.
that's not what I was expecting. Yeah, fucking right. It's niche. Fucking flat Earth motherfucker.
Hey, if you like tofu, it's all good, man.
No, it's not.
What?
No, it's not.
I like
These guys are seriously offended right now.
Tofu is not. It's,
I'm just kidding.
It's like,
I don't
it's
like
all-
tofu, guys.
It's
Can
not.
I still be friends?
Yeah, but you can like.
The tofu's good. It like absorbs whatever the fuck you're cooking it with.
You would rather have that than science meat?
Yeah, fuck that. Science meat, bro? No, I don't even know. No.
Tofu's basically science meat. Tofu's not even meat. It's fucking.
It's
grass. It's fucking yard trimmings
attaboy.
condensed into jelly.
Soybeans, man.
Whatever. It's fucking.
That's shit.
Oh, that's. Really? That threw me way off. I didn't expect that answer.
I
from
knew you, Javier.
I got into tofu
I
because
thought we
I
knew
like
each
pad
other.
thai.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm gonna prefer it over a steak, but over science meat, I'd probably eat
Like
that.
a science steak, like they make the fucking and it's fucking science and it's badass and it
Dude,
looks all like
we don't
like,
know what cells. It could have been like human cells, dude.
We don't know yet until
That's
we taste
gross.
it.
I saw an HBO special, or it might have been fictional. Maybe they're eating people. That looked gross. It looked like pork.
As I wear a shirt that says
The
Capital
person,
Corpse.
the person looked like pork. It really did.
Person
Yeah.
looked like. Well, dude, all right. Science meat freaks me out for multiple reasons. Tofu is just not as good as like steak.
It's science meat.
But
though.
science
It's-
meat
it's
is
different
like-
kind of science meat. But the science meat is like at least
Science meat.
Man,
at least it comes from like genetically.
what if
comes
it keeps
from,
growing in you?
Whoa! What the
And then
fuck?
all of a sudden you got you've never seen like what was that movie? People in the Arctic, was that
That's a really good point.
the
though.
thing?
Oh, the thing. Yeah.
That's a fucking really good point.
We don't. It's science. Science
Yeah,
meat.
you're right. No, I'm fucking slitting
Eat
that
some
chicken's
tofu.
throat. Fuck that.
Yeah, have some tofu, man. You'll survive that.
Tofu, I'm pass. No, hard. That's a hard pass. Right, Carlos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Fuck,
science means just
tofu.
like they're all secret like Cannibal Corpse lovers, and he's like look at all the t-shirts and album covers. We need to do that, but like in like a meat people can eat. And then now science
It's
means
human
porn.
that could be that's legally edible.
Yeah.
Ooh, ugh.
I don't know
That's
what's
a,
more.
That's
What's,
a that's a
hold
horror
on.
movie.
I don't like that
All
idea
these-
of it keep it growing in you. That's foul.
All these,
Yeah.
everybody except for
Soylent
me,
Greens.
all you guys are like the metal dudes, right?
Yeah.
And so
Huh?
the more appropriate metal answer would be like, yeah, I go hunting for, for my meat and I skin it, and that's
Yeah,
more
but he
metal,
gave me
man.
two choices: science meat or tofu. I'll take tofu all day.
Yeah, that was the bottom line of it.
Yeah.
You know how I look at tofu? It's like the same way I look at like bologna and hot dogs. And I don't eat that shit either.
How do we even get? How do we get on science meat and tofu?
Rob.
Huh?
It's just this.
I didn't bring it up. He did.
This is definitely getting edited.
Did I? I did. I
It's
didn't
like
bring it up.
large gaps of like conversation. What were they talking about? I heard Calvin Klein, and then now they're saying goodbye, everybody.
That's
like,
what.
Oh,
that's,
you're not-
That's what corn does. Corn will always spawn like these off conversations. I love it. It's for some reason it's like a thing. It'll spawn into like another thing.
I
love
like tangents. My
it.
life is a tangent. Oh, whoa.
Well, it's fucking deep, man.
That was pretty good.
It's a good
Surprised
one.
myself sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, say no to science meat. Watch The Thing. It's a thing. Antarctica.
Yeah, I don't eat bologna either, so I'm not,
You ever had like a bologna sandwich when you were like a kid?
No, I had a bologna sandwich in another situation that we don't have to talk about, and I wasn't happy about it.
I guess we're gonna move on from that question. we're gonna move on.
Ed told me that don't answer uncomfortable questions. That makes me feel uncomfortable.
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
I had to have a bologna sandwich in a naughty place.
There we go.
Okay, that's you said we're not talking about it. So
Yeah. See.
He wants to talk
He
about
wants
it.
to talk about
We
it.
want to pressure.
No.
Go, let's talk about it.
Ooh.
Let's hear it. Come on.
Attaboy.
I got a story. Javier just got promoted to toilet cleaner.
Oh wow.
I did.
Damn.
I'm really good at it, dude.
That's sick,
I
man.
can get all the spots.
That's sick, dude. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's-
It's weird because I'm big, so like you wouldn't think I could get behind the toilet, but I find
Yeah.
ways, dude.
That's a fucking
Ingenuity.
That's a damn genuine promotion. Yeah,
That's what a good leader does.
that's
Is
no scoff.
just knows
That's
what
an
to
important.
do
That
and
is
does
an
it.
absolutely important role in any
everybody needs a
any
nice
manufacturing situation.
Cleanly John. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a nickname.
Hell yeah.
Were you alive in the Civil War? Do you know what it's like to poop in a fucking brown box?
I was not, sir. I was born in '84.
85. Yeah, we're all the same age. Rob, you're the oldest, right?
Huh?
Edit.
What'd you say?
You're the oldest, right?
Edit.
You're
No.
the most experienced.
No,
Edit.
yeah, I don't think so. I believe Carlos is the oldest.
No.
No. It literally goes Rob, me, then Carlos, but like not by much.
35.
He's
35.
at that age where he's ashamed of his age now.
36.
Who's that?
Right?
Yeah.
Hobby?
36.
36. Rob is 38.
What?
That
But
boy.
he can still crip walk, so.
Dude, it's crazy.
all right.
You know
I
what?
can grip walk.
You know what else is
And
crazy?
I have all my hair. And then I have all of it.
Dude,
all the way.
congratulations about that. That's awesome.
It's still a forehead. It's not even a 4.5 head. It's a forehead.
I got a 5 head. There's a lot going on in here.
We're not
Gotta-
talking
gotta-
about you. We're
gotta
talking about me.
We're always talking about you, Rod.
Yeah. What's Rob doing? What the fuck he doing?
Usually nothing gets done when I'm around.
No, it's not you. Everything gets done. I've seen it happen.
Everything?
Pretty much, yeah.
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 All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Take it. Take it.
I didn't eat all those poppers by myself.
That's true. And it's good to see that you learn to let them sit for a while. You don't just eat them when you're fucking.
You know how many times I burnt my tongue on jalapeno poppers at Lamppost Pizza?
Yeah. You ain't gonna get it done on Monday.
Nope. No. Well, shit. I mean,
Don't be pissed.
What?
were you gonna say something? No.
Huh? It was maybe something of profound intelligence, and I forgot.
It wasn't that profound or
Thanks.
intelligent. Okay. Or
It was deep. It was fucking deep. It was going to be poetic and
Lost it. Tip of your tongue.
And it was about
Escaped
Carlos and something. I don't know.
There's probably a punchline in there somewhere.
This had something to do with like Carlos in the jungle with like tigers, and
Oh, cool.
he came out on top with a fucking guitar, and
Whoa.
his chest was chiseled out of fucking stone, and he had long flowing hair or some shit.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Right?
That's cool, man.
That was the thing.
Sounds
That's
like
cool, man.
I don't know, man. It sounds like a fantasy to me.
Sounds like a cool T-shirt.
Yeah, that's what it is. A t-shirt.
Isn't it crazy how long it takes for things to settle, especially in your chosen career path? Everything's gonna happen in like your 30s, you know?
Yeah.
Isn't that how long it takes to get there?
I'm 27.
Feels natural.
38. 37.
He's talking to you. I'm 27.
Oh, okay. So Rob is in denial, but he's old just like the rest of us. It's crazy how long it takes you to even get there.
Yeah.
Here.
You
I
know?
think, like we were saying, it's experience. You know what I mean? Like,
Experience,
because
of course.
you get, there's
You're
a
only
growing
as old
phase,
as you feel.
Yeah.
and then you start getting good at what you're doing, and then you find a niche.
Niche.
Niche or niche.
Yeah. It is. Then you jive, and it's just like a gelling period. And I like that gelling period. Like, and every now and then you do need some growth. You know, you get just shaken up, and you have to make a 7-string.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, but
Or 12 string. Or a double neck. Or a double neck with like crazy electronics that do funky things. You see that bass that Vince did? That's fucking dope. I want to do one of those.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vince is next level. Shout out to Vince.
Shout out to Vince.
boots,
Great bass player from Holland. It's badass.
badass builder too.
Love the
Yeah.
Dutch.
Yeah. Shit. Well,
Is he Dutch? Is
Yep.
that the right way to say that?
yeah. He's from Holland.
Yep.
Fuck.
Cancel.
Great builder, man.
Edit.
And he does most of the custom shop bases, huh?
Well, no, like orders get spread around. I think he does them the bassiest.
That makes sense.
That's the best way to say that. Yeah. There's a lot of like,
There's
you know what?
There's a couple guys in there who are actually really good with basses.
Well,
I would say
yeah, no. Well, the thing is like, what is? How many master builders are there? It's like a dozen or so
Carlos, this is your question.
ish. How many master builders are there total? Fender custom shop master builders.
I believe it's 12.
12 dozen, as much as a clock or whatever. Every single dude has their own thing. Has a signature niche,
I was waiting for it. I was looking. I was like, I'm waiting for it.
right? that they have and there's dudes that have come in and been game changers. Ron Thorne's a huge game changer coming in. And
Precise as fuck. I love it.
yeah,
Love it,
He
dude.
came in and he made an awareness in that shop that it was
Yep.
just like you gotta
Here's the level, guys.
level up. Ron Thorne
Really?
came in and is like level up. He got nitty gritty with some details, especially when it came to dated and vintage things and this and this and that with Mike Lewis. I'm sure him and Mike Lewis probably have these meetings where they speak for hours on end about the smallest of detailed scratches on actual vintage things. I can imagine. I can't even fathom the things that they fucking talk about.
Whoa.
But it gets spread out, and you got those 12 guys. Everybody has their own fucking niche
Yeah.
and everything like that. And
They are the top of the top. Like to get to be a master builder,
Dale
You need a lot
Wilson's
of
thin skins.
experience and a lot of talent. I mean, any one of those guys, like you could pull any one of those guys and start their own product line. I mean, they're
Yeah.
that good, you know. Like this guy right here.
Because of
Yeah.
the niche. Because
Yeah.
of the niche. Because of the niche.
The niche.
And Carlos has his own niche.
Well,
And
Carlos's niche is
niche.
fucking huge though, because it's not like
whoa,
real-
dude.
It's not real specific. Carlos has a big niche. You know what I mean?
No, you're right. No, we got.
He's got a big fucking like thriving, girthy niche. You know,
Attaboy.
like you know.
It is true.
No, seriously. Like, how many of those things went to But Chicago, they love your fucking stuff, dude. Like, what was it? What was the one that you did
are my
with all
guys.
the
Those are my guys.
onboard effects and shit?
It was the Marauder. Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
it the
first
Marauder?
Marauder,
Nah, was it the first Marauder? Oh, then you know which one I've been thinking of and talking about this whole time and mistaking it for the Marauder? It was the Brawler.
Oh,
yeah,
that was one of my personal favorites because it's. Well, you should probably talk about the spec. Explain what it is.
it's a baritone. It's a baritone that I designed.
Super
Boom,
metal.
chick, boom.
Super metal, dude.
And Carlos
it
loves
plays-
baritones.
Cool. Love baritones. Yeah.
Plays
Yeah.
so like just growly, dude. Like you gave it to me and I was just like,
Yeah.
shing. I turned up my amp like, shing, shing, shing. I could feel everybody getting annoyed. It's like, shing,
Yeah.
shing, 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 shing.
Yeah.
Like everybody's like, yeah. So it makes noise.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. That shit was so dope.
Yeah. And
Thank you.
And that's tuned to standard B, right?
B2B.
Man, so sick, man.
Right there. Real close.
Baritone.
Yeah.
Chick-ching.
Baritone Fender. Makes sense, man.
What's the scale length
Yeah.
on the 7-string?
It's 26 and a half.
What's the baritone? 27, 28,
27.
27?
Wow.
Oh, oh my God.
That'd be a cool guitar for you.
Oh my goodness.
27?
Yeah.
Should-
Don't break it. Man.
should-
It's just
Uh,
longer.
Sugar 27?
It's longer. That means deeper. It gets.
Fan friend.
Can you handle that?
I think so.
Uh-oh.
We'll see. I should know more about like it took me a long time to learn what a baritone was, and I guess like the thing I keep hearing about, it has to hit the scale length has to hit 27 inches. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But I do like the 26, but definitely willing to experiment.
Maybe give them
27.
a fan fret. You get both.
There you go. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Ciao. Look at that.
I like that.
What's that?
Hello? What was that?
That was me hitting the mic
Is
because
your earth
all
shaking?
my joints are starting to ache from being old.
What, the fan fret, like the ones that,
The frets are slightly angled, so
Yeah,
there's two
yeah.
scale lengths in it.
yeah, crazy.
Compensated scale. You seen those bridges that Kaler does? You get like a whole like Kaler trim says like 9, 8, 8, 9
Yeah.
string trim says it's fuck.
It's like,
The thing is just gargantuan. You know what I mean?
yeah. Like, what was that dude that, I forget his name. He's on Instagram, but he has that giant, like, 20 some odd string gent master. That thing was completely useless, but it looks cool.
Ew.
It looks super cool.
Why would you even take the time to do something like that?
Because why not? I don't know.
Ew.
It's just,
Oh, yeah.
it was kind of a joke, too. Like, the way he had it made was on purpose, and he does parodies and stuff like that. So it's satire, but you've seen it, right?
No.
What's his name? I think it's Jared something.
That sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
Something-ish. Would you ever use an Evertune?
Off the top of my head, right now in my life, no. But
Good man.
Yeah, I bend too much, dude. And I know you could adjust it, but I just like it because I grew up with Dimebag, and so everything I play is like.
do, digga-doo, digga-doo,
Gotta be able to dig.
digga-doo, digga-doo. What's that Suicide song?
YOLO?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't play that with an Evertune. Well, you could. But I mean, like,
Can't play walk.
yeah. Not cool.
Yeah.
That's what I meant by that. Nothing.
Jared.
We'll edit that one out.
Jared.
I'm gonna predict the next 20 years of music right now. They're gonna make an Evertune that purposely goes out of tune in the perfect way.
They do. You could just set them up
You
like
can
that
set
right
them up
now.
like that. From
Really?
what I hear.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
No,
I haven't messed with them that much, being
No,
that
I-
they don't. Yeah, because Jackson, you know.
Oh yeah, we started going through them or whatever, and it's like, oh yeah, Gojira, North Lane. They, yeah.
I
Evertunes.
play them and it just throws my mind off. It's like counterintuitive because I know that I'm bending and it's not bending, and I'm just like,
It's a crazy bridge. Wow. It's crazy
Yeah,
how
it's
they
a-
made it. They made it real.
It fucks with your head,
it does.
like especially
Yeah.
if you're trying to like noodle around.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And you're used to doing a lot of vibrato and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If it's set up perfectly, you won't. None of that comes through.
Well, if you set it up
Crazy.
to not go out of tune,
Right.
then yeah, you could, because you can actually set each string up individually to bend a certain amount. So technically, if you spent the time on setting that thing up and it worked around a
Like
specific
half notes?
style that you had, like a B bender style, say you had a B bender style, whatever, you know, you could set that B up to be the only one that does anything as you're noodling along or doing your chord flips or whatever
That's
the fuck,
weird.
you know, or you could set the you know all your science.
See, that's what I like about guitar, though. It's like it is a tempered instrument like piano, but you could bend. You have whammy bars. You can
Oh,
bend
you,
with your
you haven't
fingers.
seen that guy on IG with
I
the
did,
fucking
with the big
whammy
whammy
bar?
on the
Yeah,
piano, that
with the
thing's cool.
Fuck yeah.
But it just
Sick.
feels right. And so for me, what that does takes away that whole feel. But that's just my style playing.
Shout out Nick Saccone. You need to get a key piano with a fucking whammy bar for your collection, bro.
Shout out to Nick.
Shout out to Nick. Fucking most awesome musical collection. I swear to God.
Yeah, he's great.
2, 4.
All
You know what? That's where we should go. We should call Nick up. Fucking bring him a bottle of whiskey and go jam out.
There you go.
Some weird instruments.
It's a good idea.
You on the sitar, you on the ukulele, cowbell.
Cowbell. Thanks, dude.
a
Well, I
micro-
mean, it is a crucial.
I'm gonna play my armpit on the microphone.
Attaboy. Well, on that high note, we're gonna wrap this one up.
Right on.
Well, dudes, thank you for taking time out of your Fridays and being here. Appreciate it.
Always, dude.
I had a great time. This
Much
will probably
love.
be the first of many. So until then, thank you, and all right, everyone. That's fucking it. Oh, actually, where can people find you?
Wait, what?
You want people to have your IG handles or what?
Oh, I don't know. Not on the top of my head. Big Rob at Big Rob. Is that it?
I think it's Big Rob for sure.
Is it Big Rob?
Yeah.
Is it? I know.
Javi Relics. You could probably find me under Chris's.
Is there a
people.
number behind mine? 83. Big Rob 83.
I think it's your birth date.
That's my birthday year.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I don't remember.
Big Rob 83 on Instagram. Hobby.
Instagram.
Javi Relics.
My Relics Instagram.
CA Lopez _Fender.
Call
Nice.
me CeeLo. Call me CeeLo.
And that's all on Instagram. We're all pretty much on Instagram. That's our main social media. All right, everyone. That's it. Until next time. Later. Peace. Cool.
I forgot we were doing that. Shit.
I almost forgot to give you guys an outro. Sorry.
You were fucking worrying me for a second there, buddy. You were. God.
What? I didn't do nothing.
Dude.